Is that you, Mr. C?
Mr. A.
Well, wonderful to see you, Mr. C.
I'm so pleased you're here this morning. We've got to be talking about definitions, Mr. A, because I don't know what to do.
Key exam tip number 1. The key ideas with the definitions are very important. You can use them to answer any question A, but more importantly, these key words, these key ideas will feature in every one of your questions, and that's the route to an A star.
First definition, Mr. A, I'm really not quite sure if you sort of believe but you're not sure if God is
Mr. C, I think what you're talking about is agnosticism. Agnosticism. Ism is an idea. Do you understand?
I do.
Well, I hope you do. So agnosticism is the idea of being unsure about the existence of God. Agnostic is a person. Agnosticism is an idea. The idea of being unsure.
Sitting on the fence.
Sitting right on that fence.
I'm not on the fence anymore, Mr.
I think you are, and I think that's quite painful. Getting uncomfortable.
Standing in a place like this, Mr. A, I shouldn't really say it about this idea of somebody who doesn't believe in God.
Ridiculous, but I suppose it's possible. If that were the case, we'd be talking about atheism, the idea of being certain that there is no God and no life after death for you, my son. Atheism. Don't like it.
It's a bit cold out here, Mr. A.
Yes, it is.
I'm thinking maybe we should pop in for a cup of tea. What do you think, maybe a bit later on? I'm not sure.
Tea, coffee, not sure, need to make a choice?
Do, yeah.
You think you've got free will, that you actually have the ability to make a choice. Free will, the ability of humans to make choices. Without free will, how could we be good? How could we have a cup of coffee? Oh, that's better.
Now that leads us on from free will to two different types of evil.
Well, of course it does. There's one which you're particularly interested in, I know, and that is suffering, which is caused by other human beings. That's moral evil. Got it? Moral evil, suffering caused by other human beings, as distinct from the other one, which is natural evil. We all suffer, and suffering is sometimes caused by nature, not by humans. Suffering caused by nature is natural evil. Volcanoes, floods. Everyone's talking about tsunami these days. Suffering caused by nature. Thank you. You're looking a little bit chilly. Why don't we take a little stroll out into the fresh air, get a little bit of warmth? What do you say?
Let's do it.
Let's go for it.
Last, but by no means least, the three characteristics of God.
God. You want me to talk about God?
Please.
3 characteristics of God. First of all, God is omnibenevolent, meaning God is all good and all loving. Secondly, God is said to be omnipotent, all powerful. Being all powerful should be able to solve those problems, but he doesn't. Interesting. Thirdly, God is omniscient. Omniscient means all-knowing. Now that means he knows what you're thinking, he knows what I'm thinking, and we're probably in trouble. Never mind. Have you got those 3?
Go ahead.
I hope so.
Well, Mr. A, that finishes all the definitions. Brilliant. You've done a fantastic job. I know you don't do it very often, but I've enjoyed it. Now we're going to recap on those, so listen carefully.
Okay, I think you're ready for a little bit of a test, aren't you? I'm going to give you the definitions, and then you've got 3 seconds to say the right word, and it better had be the right word. I want to hear you shout it out. Are you ready? The idea of not being sure whether God exists. Agnosticism.
Well done.
The idea of being certain that God does not exist. Atheism. The idea that human beings have free choice. Free will.
Correct.
Actions done by human beings which cause suffering to other human beings. Moral evil.
Well done again.
When nature causes suffering in humans. Natural evil.
Excellent.
The belief that God is all good, kind and loving. Omnibenevolent.
Very good.
The belief that God is all powerful. Omnipotent. The belief that God knows everything that has happened and everything that is going to happen. Omniscient.
I like it.